Guru Bob Walker here, Reflex Flow Training. There's a short little video on the cross block from Cadena de Mano, but it's also used in many different Philippine Serrata styles and many different Philippine martial arts styles. And it's often done with a stick. It's not as common with a knife, but it does happen, in Cadena especially. And that is simply this block. This is a little butter knife that's been dulled even, so it's not dangerous at all. So what's going to happen here is if a person comes up here in these high line attacks, like a 1 or a 2, I can dodge it to the side and cut here, right? That I can dodge this way and cut here, or I can block it here and stab. I can cut it here and check it and stab, and that's really simple. Lower line attacks, if they're real low, you can catch a cross cut or block it, right? Or block it, and it's effective. But if it comes certainly there's one area right in here, right from the ribs to here, that is very hard to block that way, and that's where this motion is very, very effective. So let's say he's coming in and stabbing, or if he's slashing across my ribs area like this, right? I can block here, I can block here, and you see what happens? I'm actually going to pull back this way as I block, and that's going to dig into his arm. And not only does that stop it in this hand, of course, but it also, if he's not wearing something heavy, it will dig that blade into his skin. He can't pull back immediately, not without damaging himself. Like that, then I can cut the bicep and stab in. Okay? Or I can go up here and cut the neck. So this is very, very simple. He can reach with his left, right? And I can have my hand here, and it can come right in here, and I can catch it here and jam it in, and that'll stop that motion by putting this blade into his skin, and so he can't come forward with it. Right? Because the other hand starts coming in, I come over, right, and slash his neck, I can go to slash his neck, he blocks it, I slice his bicep, right, and come back, boom. So this cross block areas. So this hand comes in, coming over like that, it come into his neck, right? If I catch it, I can hit him and keep on stabbing, or if I come in, I can cut his bicep and come back in. So this is a good way to deal with this mid area here, because you really don't want to do this. It's hard to do that without also getting cut. Even if you cut him, you may also get cut. So this type of action allows you to kind of avoid that, right? Boom. Boom. Or this way. This can also be empty hand. Like if he throws his right hand, right, I can catch here. And this is just basically just like this going to the eyes, like that, but you can catch here, hit, and there, right? So that can, on the left side, right? Boom, same thing, bow, 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 type of motion. So this can come here, hook that, hook here. So this hook, when it's on this side, it hooks in, this side it pulls back. Very effective. It works on the low line here and on the high line, you see? This is basically the same thing, like a roof block, right? I can come up here, pull down, and cut his neck as I pull his hand down, right? I can come here, right? Cut down and come underneath. So this works, right? I can cut here, boom, boom, cut down. So it works very, very well as anything blocking over to this side. Not as much for dealing over here. That would be more like this or this. But anything from this left side or the other person's right, and low, medium, high. Anyway, cross block. Down here. Another thing that's often done with Cadena is I will actually bring my finger here. It doesn't seem like it's much of a stop, but it's enough. It makes the person hesitate for a second because they feel trapped there. And then you pull and boom, right into the throat or right into the bicep, right? or straight across this way, or over and back, stab, 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 stab. Hook it over, back, and in. Okay. Thank you.